Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery. I'm here at the Expo Center in Louisville, Kentucky. We are here at the NASP National Tournament. There's 15,000 kids from all over the country who are going to be shooting here over the next 3 days. It's incredible. This is actually the largest archery tournament in the U.S. So we are lucky to be here today with Kelsey Gershar. She is the state coordinator for NASP for the state of Arizona. Kelsey, thanks for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Basically, every kid out there is shooting the same thing. Same bows, same arrows, they're shooting at the same targets.
When they decided to start this program, they wanted a bow that would be used for everybody. Anybody could learn on it, from a 4th grader to a 12th grader, and they wanted to keep it universal. So that was the biggest thing. They didn't want to add sights, they didn't want to add stabilizers, because that makes for an unfair advantage at some point.
And so what we have here is a basic NASP setup for a school. Kelsey, let's start out with the bow.
It's a Matthews Genesis bow, the original, so with universal draw length up to 30 inches. It goes down to 12 pounds and then a maximum of 20 pounds, so anybody can pull this bow back. There's no stabilizers on them, you don't put sights on them, it's the same arrow rest across the board. The only thing that's different is the color of your bow and the strings that you put on it.
So moving to the arrows.
These are Easton 1820 aluminum arrows, so that's the big thing there, is that they're aluminum. They are also hollow on the inside. So if they break, you hit another arrow, it's not going to cause too much damage as a carbon arrow would with carbon splintering. They also have the glue-in field tips, so your tips aren't going to come out, and you don't have to change them as often. And then it's just an easy push and knock with the same fletchings all around. So they have different shapes that you can do for these fletchings, but they're always going to be the same size.
Do you get schools that are concerned about, hey, this is a shooting sport, is this safe?
And that's always the biggest concern. I don't want to be shooting in my school, it's shooting.
Right.
Well, yes, but the way that we train our instructors, it's all about safety. So if they're not following our safety rules, they're out of the program.
We heard some statistics yesterday about that actually things like soccer, football, baseball, you get a lot more injuries from that than you do from archery in the school.
Exactly.
So now here is the NASP target. This is what a lot of them are shooting today.
This is a FIDA target, so it's that international style archery target. It's 80 centimeters, so it's not the really, really big ones that you would see at the FIDA range or Olympics. It's not those really tiny ones. It's so that all the students, 4th through 12th grade, can actually see this and hit it.
And this is a foam target, and it's capable of stopping these arrows.
Yeah. A lot of the targets that are designed for the in-school use, they only go up to, for bows that are about 40 pounds. So these bows only go up to 20, so they're perfect for this in-school archery.
Speaking of safety, the kit includes a string shot backstop.
With the net, you just hang that up. They're usually about 10 feet by 30 feet, and hang it up there. It protects your walls. It stops your arrows. You put it right behind your targets as close as possible without holding it down. Now, it is only a secondary safety measure, though. It's not a primary safety measure. So you can't have the volleyball team practicing behind it.
Gotcha, that makes sense. And an arrow that a kid shoots, totally misses the target, hits this, that's gonna stop the arrow.
Hits it and falls.
They also get a toolkit.
Yes.
And this is provided by Lancaster Archery. What do they get in it?
So your repair kit is really important. You've got extra nocks in it, you've got extra points, serving string, multiple colors. This one's got a nice bright green one. I like the bright colors personally. It's got your bow square. So you can attach that onto your string there, line it up, tie your new knock locator on there. It also has your bowstring wax. You always want to wax your bows after use anyway, so that is in there. Yeah, so just some basic, I think there's some fletching glue in there as well and some extra fletchings. Typically there's also a fletching tool in your repair kit, so you can refletch your arrows nice and easily and do it yourself. Learn how to do it yourself.
And so then these bows now are hanging on a bow tree.
The schools are always encouraged to get them. Any type of bow rack if they want to make it themselves. Bow tree is really good. They're very strong, very industrial. This is a 6 bow rack, but you can actually fit couple more on here.
Sure.
So I could put 2 next to each other, and I could put up to 12 bows on here. So I could put a full kit of bows.
There's a school out there, someone's interested in the school and they're thinking, I don't know anything about archery, I don't know anything about NASP. What would they do?
Best thing to do is first go to the NASP schools website, naspschools.org. Do your research, see what it's all about, read the testimonials. If your administration is having questions, everybody go through that together, and then contact your local state coordinator.
So if a school were to say to you, well, why should I do this? Why, you know, archery, why should I add that? What would you say to them?
It's really good at introducing your kids to something new. It also teaches patience and value. So with archery, it's a sport for life. You become an archer for life, most likely.
Right.
And it just helps your students grow. The statistics show that better attention is seen from their students, better behavior.
Yeah.
The students are motivated. If they didn't try out for a different sport before, now they might actually try out. They might not make it on that team, but now they're actually going to try out. Their confidence is boosted. So it really does a lot for the students. I can say it helped me when I was a student.
Right.
I was shy. Now I'm not.
Now you're not. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Kelsey, we certainly appreciate your time today,
Thank
explaining
you.
everything and giving us your perspective on NASP. Any of you out there, I guess I should say, you said it's NASP. What's the website again?
naspschools.org.
naspschools.org. And if you have any questions about Lancaster Archery, you can always check us out at lancasterarchery.com.